You know that feeling when you find the perfect camera and it's not perfect at all? It actually has a lot of deal-breaking flaws. That's what we have going on right now. This is the best combination I've ever tried. The look of it, we're at 2.8, Olympus EM1.3, Laowa 7.5mm. I'm saying everything backwards, but there's just one major problem, and I don't understand why. The 8mm fisheye does not warp. It doesn't warp, it doesn't shake. Just weird little with every step, and it's like the houses are coming in on me. So we're gonna find if there's a solution. We already have digital stab on, but there's fine-tuning adjustments to be made. We were at 7.5mm, matching the focal length of the lens, but all lenses are different in reality. So we're gonna find the right one until it's right. Right, fellas? Thanks for your help.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So right now am I dark? Just why do you do it, Olympus? This is the show here, not that stuff. Oh, preserve the clouds, you nature philosopher. So anyways, I've told the camera that this is a 6.5mm lens. So is this the solution? And I'm gonna try every millimeter between 6.5 and maybe 8.5. And we can adjust them by 1. So next one's gonna be 6.6 if this isn't working. But did we already solve it? We're done? And the rest of the video is just a waste of time? Warpy shit or not? Okay, plot twist. How was that 6? We started a little lower. So now we're at 6.1. Doable? Oh God, not when you walk like a dyslexic bike guy. So is there warpy stuff? Just pay attention to it. Yes, this is the type of video I should keep to myself. And why are you uploading this? I don't know. We all have problems. You were bored. What were you gonna accomplish today? Not a damn thing. Just sit back, enjoy the ride, asshole. All right, we're at 6.2mm now. And I just have a feeling that the Olympus 8mm fisheye is an actual 8mm lens, or it accumulates, it communicates effectively with the camera, and they know the exact focal length. Whereas when you use a third-party lens like the Laowa, they don't know the exact length, and you have to fine-tune it unless none of them work, and this whole thing's a waste of time. It's possible. 6.2, how we doing on the warpy stuff? All right, 6.3 now. I'm doing this because I just made that video about the Sony a7S III with this lens, and I was like, oh, it looks so good, it's so light. I like the manual focus, then you never have to worry about focus. We got peaking, there's a guy shouting. That's not right. Why is he doing it? So this lens combo, and then I don't have to worry about autofocus being weird, and when I go into slow-mo, it's already set at my distance, so this is great. But it's warpy and weird, and I can't stand it. Is this fixed? Let's move on. All right, we're at 6.4 now. I imagine we need to get close to 7, like 7.3, 7.4, maybe 7.7, like up around that range. And all these are a complete waste of time, but I have to know, maybe 6 for some stupid reason is the magical way. Is there warpy stuff? You look for it. You tell me if it's there. You tell me. We'll find it. All right, we're at 6.5mm now, and I like that. Maybe annoying for you that we have to go through so many steps, but on the Panasonic, it's only 1mm jumps. This is 0.1mm, and for those who don't know, that's the superior way to measure lengths in Canada. The metric system is superior to the American way, where you have to pee in a cup and just see what floats to the top, and then you write down a random number. Your stupid ass system. Is this working? Warpy stuff disappeared. Okay. All right, we're at 6.6mm, and it's good content. You wouldn't know good content if it hit you in the face. I hope it does. Hope you get a bruise, you calcium lacking bitch. Are there warpy conundrums following us in any of these modes? It's the steps that ruin us. These steps, and I can see the lens shaking like this. Sure, if we just be reasonable and just talk, oh, look at my vlog. Shut your vlog ass up. Okay, 6.7 mils. We're getting there. We're getting there. I already know 7.5 is not optimal, so we should be getting around there might be good. Did this solve it though? This next setting? I forget what we're at. Did we do 6.6 already? Oh, god damn it. Oh, the memory of a goldfish. Okay, that last one was 6.7. We're in 6.8 now. Is it happening? That was a step. That was a mistake of a walk. Do you realize what's at stake though? If we get this setting and it's like a magical 7.3 and then it's fixed, we got it. The perfect camera journey ends for outside. Never again will I make a video, I promise. You'd miss this. You're learning something for sure. We're at 6.9 now. Are we getting better and better, or worse and worse, or zero difference? That's the worst. If there's no difference and we're just talking, that's a lot of wasted effort on my behalf. This is effort. Like 400 steps already. But Olympus is it. I could order that 12mm Tony 2 and just be done with it. A lighter version of my 1.4, maybe even sell the 1.4, but I like that on the G9. Can't sell it. Oh, I debunked myself. Is it fixed? Warpy? Okay, we're at 7mm now, and it's a 7.5mm lens. So we're getting in the ballpark. This is where Panasonic had to set it. You had to be either at 7 or 8, so you'd choose one, and neither made it work. But with the digital stab of Olympus, they correct a lot of stuff, but maybe not for us today. But is 7mm the sweet spot? Have we found it? Is it happening? Don't you wave. Because it is distracting. I noticed it. In that video, I was like, it's not so bad. But it is. It takes you right out of the whole scene. The whole movie. This is a movie. And you're not in it. Not if it's warping. Should have brought water. I'm thirsty. It's a heat wave. We have a lot more settings to test. We're in 7.1 now. Did that fix it? I do believe it did. One of these is bound to work. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? Have you seen it once? The whole video, or is it the best? Every single one of these is fine. Unlike Panasonic autofocus, where sometimes it gets you and then sometimes it loses you, you never know when you can count on it. This should be definitive. We should either see it or we don't see it. So hopefully we don't see it. And we've already found the perfect setting. Alright, we're at 7.2 now. We're getting close to what I think should be perfect. I don't know if that Laowa is wider or not as wide, or if that's even the issue. I think it's the third-party lenses. No, it's not. The Panasonics work fine. I know nothing. The less you know, the more you care about other people. So, dumb people care about you. Do you care about that? It's a family. And free stuff. I didn't know who to focus on. So has this setting solved it? We're getting close, I bet. We're getting real close. There's a dog. He looked at me. That's cool. Alright, 7.3 is upon us. And how's the Olympus handling the exposure today? It's just so slow. It's embarrassing how slow it is. It's not good. Nikon, you've showed me the truth. I can't believe it. I can only see myself buying Nikon cameras in the future now. I'm a fanboy, hard. I don't know if I should be taking bigger steps or walking harder to really make it pronounced, because no matter what setting, if you really slowed down, you could make it not so warpy. No, don't change your walk. Keep it scientific. Is this working? Warpy stuff? Gone? Okay, 7.4. We are 1 millimeter off the actual length. This could be working. Hey, he's a mailman. That's the best mailman in the city. He gets me my Fuji packages, even when they're illegal to do so. This could be it. It makes sense that it's just slightly off, just 1 little millimeter tweak, and boom, perfect. So is it fixed or is it still there? I hope it's not happening. There's got to be one, please. Flat Earth Santa. Oh, why are you so bright, Santa? Just make one of these settings usable, and then we go somewhere. So now we're in 7.5, which is what we're supposed to be in, but I have found that it's not usable. So if it's not happening now, that just means my nervous system healed overnight, and I'm just so steady no matter what, and nothing matters anymore. Oh, those are some shakes. So it should be shaking. But I have noticed when I'm making videos, like sometimes it's steady for a bit, and then it does shake. So it definitely depends on my legs doing bad things. let's move on to 7.6. All right, 7.6 engaged. I was just looking up in the dictionary good content, and it just provides a link to this video. So that just pretty much proves it right there. Where am I? This is a dead end if I ever saw one. The sirens, I'm in the ghetto. Oh, why am I testing this in the ghetto? I'm walking into an unknown apartment complex where fund-reduced rental agencies have let in the ghetto people. Wow. I do like the wideness though. It's a fun lens. So one of these settings better work. Alright, 7.7 mil. Have we fixed it? I found a little grassy hill. This is just the garbage area, but I can smell that immediately. But did we fix the warpy stuff issue we were having earlier? Oh, there's grass. Oh yeah. Could I work out here? This is kinda... Wow. See what happens when you go for walks? This branch is perfect for the monkey strength abilities. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And it's close. Am I allowed to be here? That's the real question. Well, we'll find out. We will find out. So, warpy stuff reduced in this. Did it work? What's that? There's berries. There's a berry tree here. Oh my god. Jackpot heaven has been found. Now, I don't mean to alarm you, but I do believe, intuitively speaking, that this is the setting, 7.8. For some reason, it doesn't make a lot of sense logically, but that's when you tune in to the fourth chakra, it spins. You get yourself a stable video. I said video. Is the warpy stuff gone at 7.8? I think it could only get worse from here. I was thinking maybe 8, just because the Olympus 8mm fisheye, that worked for that lens, but maybe they're similar somehow. We're getting close. All right, 7.9. It's gotta be. We gotta be getting somewhere here. Have we learned anything? Please tell me you're seeing some differences. Like, oh yeah, it was pretty bad, but then it got bad and then worse. Like, tell me you saw something. Something changed and we learned something. This guy, why did he do it? He sings so loud and so badly, and he walks around the neighborhood. It hurts. It hurts the ears and the nervous system. He's a big boy too. He looks like he could throw hands. Just be quiet next time you want to crush somebody's American Idol dreams. We're at 8mm. Has it fixed? This was the setting I thought. Actually, I said that a couple times already. I know nothing. We'll go up to 8.5. I can't see it getting better, but is it fixed? Because now we're at the fisheye length with a different lens, but we know Olympus has stabilized something at this length decently before. Will it do it again? That is anybody's question. All right, 8.1 is upon us. I feel like we're just getting worse and worse and we're wasting time now. The whole video we've learned a lot up to this point, but from here on out, it's over. But is the warpy conundrum solved? Those were some heavy steps. Don't judge it on those couple steps. Judge it now. These are still not great. It's uneven ground. I'm in sandals. I'm the problem. Thankfully, there's a lawnmower about to serenade us. So is this the best setting you've ever seen in your life? Okay, 8.2, just a couple more. Just pay attention to it. Just hold strong. You need the endurance for this one. You can put up with it a couple more times. Just look for the trees. Are there monkeys trying to attack me? There better not be. Thank you, lawnmower man. I love you. I feel like we gotta switch hands each time because this side of the street could be more warpy than that side. It happens. In certain areas, if you're inside your house with the white wall, you don't see it. But then the trees show it. Buildings, houses. Okay, 8.3. Just 3 more. I'll stop at 8.5, I promise. I'm gonna go to F11. It's not F's. We're not counting F stops here. As a side note, do you like the 2.8? Or should we have 2? Should we have 2? That's not a verb. Or is that even the word? Oh, a noun. You're an action word, you stupid. I'll switch back to 2.8 just in case I'm out of focus. But warpy conundrums disappeared. Okay, 8.4. This should be unusable, technically, because it's so far off, and so should the beginning footage. But you never know. I think we might have found a sweet spot in there. I doubt it. I really do doubt it. And that is so unfortunate. This whole thing has been a waste of time. We never learned anything. Ever. There's a yellow bird. So is this working? Have we fixed it? See, I feel like this won't show it. There's gotta be like edges of trees and shit. One more setting. Will that be perfect? Okay, 8.5. This is the last setting. We had to have found something. It's a 7.5mm lens. We went from 6.5 to 8.5 and everything in between. Tell me that was the issue. And we found one. If we've solved it, I'd be so happy to use this. I love manual focus. That's how I started this whole thing. On the Canon G7X, I would tap and then lock it. Although I was a moron, I didn't understand how focal lengths worked. I thought 50mm, I heard it was flattering. So I was like, okay, I'll zoom in to 50mm on the G7X instead of 24, and I'll look better. It's not how it works. That just zoomed into my pores, my acne-ridden face. So that's it. The camera has to be further away. I didn't understand that part of the equation. It was integral. That was the integral piece. So, is she warpy? Good luck doing that without a flippy screen. So I'm gonna go home and analyze this footage. Hopefully I see it. The magic focal length, and we reached it. The cyclist was trying to kill me. She has a loud basket. May she be safe. And I'm gonna leave. See you in a bit. And to show you the exaggerated problem, here's 7.5mm without any digital stab on. And that's when I find it becomes completely unusable, especially when there's trucks. Smooth hand switching there. Wow, they don't teach that in school. They should. They should. This taxi's trying to kill me. He wants to kill me. I took the maximum amount of time that red light allowed. Green light, I mean. Cross on green lights, kids. Don't do the red. It's tempting, I know. Don't do it. And how does it compare to the GoPro? I'm telling you, now that, what was that tilting action? GoPro probably stabilized it. Hey, they always do. The search is a lie. We could have just used this. Now that we have audio, but sometimes it just doesn't pick up this mic for some reason. It'll just start recording random shotgun mics and mics from other cameras sometimes. But you have to notice the slight decrease in quality. You get to see more of the background. That might be more fun for you, but it's less ego. So we learned nothing, possibly less than nothing. We probably, that guy is still, oh God, he won't leave me alone. We probably forgot things we used to know just by watching this video. What a nightmare. I thought maybe 7.3 looked a little, and then, no. And then 7.7, I was like, oh, no. So we're on the fisheye. We've solved it. I can't believe it. That lens is just not, you can't do it. I mean, it's good enough, but it will happen if you move too much. Whereas it's not probably happening now. Olympus, they fixed it. So Olympus has to come out with a 7.5mm, 1.8 rectilinear. It smells like pee. Do you see the background kind of dip and then up? That's the problem that I can't correct. I can correct the walls a little bit, but not fully. So that is the problem. It's the perfect lens we're looking for here. Our journey has taken a hard left, my friend, but we still have autofocus. I'm gonna leave. What'd you think? Post it down below. Was there a sweet spot that I missed? Maybe once I render it full screen, I'll notice it. But as of right now, it's still better than the Fuji. Nikon's better though. Oh boy, I'm gonna buy it. Alright, subscribe for more videos and I'll see you in the next one.